We have a question from the audience.
Hello, my name is Sonia Deal, and I'm a delegate from District 20. And I would like a response from each one of you gentlemen. And my question to you is, in a debate with Earl Pomeroy, what is one issue that you would confront him with, and why?
Rick, would you like to start off? Well, I think we'll stick with the House candidates because it's about Earl Pomeroy, but
I'd just like to respond to the last question because it's very important to me. The gentleman had two different points. One, is this job security? Is this a source of big income for you to be at the U.S. Senator, in their case, the House? And is that your motivation? My motivation is no, that's not it. In fact, I've lived in a big city. The salary you would get as a senator or as a House of Representatives person gets you a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment in Washington, D.C. It's not a great lifestyle. I have a great life. I have a dream job that's running my own business. And I say that because the quality of life in North Dakota is so high, and I love what I do. I love my own business. And I see a lot of young people around the state, and I understand why they're concerned, because they have dreams, I think, most of them, of starting their own business, and they can't do it right now. I couldn't start my business right now if I wanted to. It's because the radicals in Washington are taking us down a path of financial ruin. I know in my business, because I spend other people's money, my clients' money, a lot of it, that I spend it incredibly wisely, weighing the pros and cons of each component, and there's thousands in my buildings. And I'll tell you why, because the minute I get reckless with other people's money, I don't get any more work from other clients. That's called accountability. And in Washington, we haven't held their feet to the fire. They haven't spent our money wisely. There hasn't been a return on investment on the excessive spending such as stimulus. We've lost 3 million jobs. They said we would save jobs. Well, big government spending does not create new wealth. It never has. Only people working in small businesses create the new wealth that get us out of recessions. It's happened that way every time. I'm going there to save the American dream for young people that I see in this crowd everywhere. Because right now, your future has got very little, if any, economic opportunities. And you're going to need that. We're expecting you, ironically, to pay this massive debt off. And only 17% of recent college graduates can get a job. It's a catastrophe. That's why I'm there. I'd like nothing else to fix it. Come back and run my business.
we'll come back to the question. Thank you, Paul.
I'll get right on it. I'm assuming this debate would take place in a month or so. And what I'd just love to do is ask, and I'm assuming that this health care thing is going to go down. And I'm assuming that Earl is going to come to a census here and vote against it. So I'd like to ask Earl why he voted for it and why he voted against it, and sit back and listen to his hour-long answer of spin.
Kevin.
Sonia, I love that question, and here's what I'd confront him on right away. What in the world were you thinking when you voted for Nancy Pelosi for Speaker of the House? You know, I was amused when Earl Pomeroy, after the President's budget came out, he said how deeply disappointed he was in the $56 million that the President put in the budget for the EPA to regulate greenhouse gas emissions. And he said, if I have anything to say about it, that'll never get past Congress. And I thought to myself, you had everything to say about it when you endorsed Barack Obama for president, when you voted for Nancy Pelosi for Speaker of the House, who then appointed Ed Markey to write the bill, and Henry Waxman to chair the committee, and Barney Frank to be chairman of the banking committee, and Charlie, I don't pay my taxes, Rangel to be chairman of the tax writing committee. I would want to confront him on what good has 18 years of incumbency in the majority party, in the president's party, done for North Dakota if we can't even kill cap and trade and health care reform.
Gee, what would you do in a debate with Earl Pomeroy?
Well, you know, a lot of people think I'm actually here after Earl Pomeroy's job. Truth is, I'm here after Nancy Pelosi's job. Mr. Pomeroy's just kind of in the way, right? I guess I'd have to ask and explain all that money. You know, in the election year of 2008, election cycle of 2008, health insurance companies paid John McCain $2.2 million. They paid Barack Obama $2.1 million, obviously presidential candidates. They paid Earl Pomeroy $1.9 million. Now, what's he doing up there on that list in an election year like that? I guess I'd have to ask him to explain that first. Now, so far this year, Earl Pomeroy's on the top of the list. Again, this guy's famous on this healthcare insurance bribery list. At $157,000 so far this year in campaign contributions from the health insurance lobby to Mr. Pomeroy. He's number 3 again, right below a couple of my favorite folks, Chuck Schumer, and right above Barney Frank, my 2 favorite folks out there. I want to know what he's doing, you know, and if you wonder why you can't get your emails answered, you wonder why you're having to honk and drive around, throw rocks at the building, stuff like that, to get some attention out of him. Well, it's clear you're going to need about $1.9 million to get that man's ear.